Tools for writing, Tool 49. Tool 49 tells us that there are never two dependent words in a row for the same subject-verb pair. Every dependent word must have its own subject and verb and its own dependent clause. Write that down. I'll give you a few examples. Okay, you see that this first one doesn't make any sense. I won't go because if I don't like cold weather. Okay, we've got a subject, we've got a verb consisting of a root helper and root verb. Then we've got a because, which is a DW, and an if, which is a DW, and I is a subject, and root helper and root verb don't like cold weather. Well, again, this doesn't make any sense because if I don't like cold weather, so that's not going to work for us. Okay, so this is not going to work in this sentence. However, you may see some dependent words right next to each other because they may each have their own subject and verb, especially if one dependent clause is in the middle of another dependent clause. So pay attention. So pay attention to this. Pay attention to this sentence. I won't go. Okay, this is the same. Subject and verb. Because is a dependent word. If is a dependent word. Okay. Now for each of these we ask what, right? Because if you remember, I don't like cold weather. So dependent word that goes with if what, if you remember. There's our subject and verb. Okay, so this in total is going to be one dependent clause, if you remember. Because I don't like cold weather. So the because dependent word this here it goes with this subject and verb, I, and then don't like. Right? Here's our subject. Here's our verb, don't like. Okay. So here we've got a dependent clause inside of another dependent clause, which starts here and goes here. Put a period there. And the whole thing begins with an independent clause, I won't go. Okay, so IC, remember when we go from an IC to a DC, no comma, but when we put a DC, a dependent clause, inside of something else, inside of an independent clause, or in this case, inside of another dependent clause, we put commas around it. So because, if you remember. So comma, if, and then remember, comma. Okay. The other exception to this is that there are some two-word dependent words. So something like even though, you see that it's two words, but it functions as a single dependent word. So this is just a single. It's on our list, even though, although. For example, some of these dependent words are two-word phrases, but we consider them one single dependent word, and that's just going to go with a single subject, they, and the verb show.